You just got engaged, and suddenly everyone has an opinion. Pinterest is overwhelming, and you're wondering where you should start first. Before you book a venue, call a vendor, and before the excitement turns into stress, pause and take a deep breath. Because the first steps you take right now will shape your entire wedding planning experience. If you are newly engaged, this is where you need to start. Hello and welcome. I'm Heather, a certified planner and design consultant. Congratulations on your engagement. If you're newly engaged and feeling excited, emotional, and overwhelmed, you are exactly where you're supposed to be. In this video, I am going to walk you through exactly what to do first after getting engaged, how to think about your wedding planning timeline, when to book your vendors, and how to begin setting your vision. And most importantly, how a planner fits into all of this. This is not about rushing or doing everything at once. This is about having clarity, being calm, and starting beautifully. So take a deep breath and let's begin. The very first thing you need to do after getting engaged is not touring venues, booking vendors, or creating a Pinterest board. The first step is alignment. Before anything else, you and your partner need to sit down and discuss three fundamental topics. Number one, your priorities. What matters most to you? Is it the guest experience, design, tradition, or just the celebration? There's no right answer, but there is a right answer for you. Number two, your general investment range. You don't need a line item budget just yet, but you do need a realistic range where you are comfortable with. This range will guide you every decision moving forward and will prevent unnecessary stress later. Number three is your desired time frame. Are you envisioning a shorter engagement or are you open to planning over 12 to 18 months? This will directly impact your venue and your vendor availability. Once these three conversations happen, you have a foundation. Everything else builds from here. One of the most common things I see couples start with is booking everything immediately. In reality, planning follows a strategic order. Here's a timeline breakdown for most weddings. 12 to 18 months out is when venues and full service planners such as myself are typically booked. If you're planning a wedding in a popular season or destination wedding, earlier is always better. 10 to 14 months out, your key vendors such as your photographers, your videographers, and caterers are secured. These professionals often book quickly because they can only serve one wedding per date. At 8 to 10 months out, you are design focused and booking vendors like your florists, rental companies, and at this time, your planner or designer will finalize the creative direction. 6 to 8 months out, your focus will be attire, stationery, and your guest experience details will begin to come together. 3 to 6 months, timelines and layouts are finalized and confirmations are completed. This structure exists to protect your time, your investment, and your peace of mind. When couples skip steps or book out of order, stress tends to follow. Another important part of starting well is understanding how vendors work. Wedding professionals are not interchangeable and availability is not unlimited. A few things to keep in mind. Many top tier vendors book 9 to 18 months in advance, and pricing is often reflected not just for the wedding day, but months of preparation behind the scenes. Availability is date specific and not flexible. This is why having a planner early is incredibly valuable. A planner understands vendor pacing, contract language, and how to align your expectations with what is realistic for your date, location, and investment level. Let me know in the comments below, what part of wedding planning do you want to explain more clearly from the beginning? If you're finding this video helpful, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Now in a second, we are going to dive into vision setting without overwhelm and how a planner fits into all of this. Now let's talk about vision. Vision setting is not about choosing colors immediately or recreating a photo you saw online. True vision begins with how you want your wedding to feel. Ask yourself, do you want this to feel intimate or grand, refined or relaxed, timeless or modern, formal or celebratory? Once the feeling is defined, the design flows naturally. This is where couples often feel overwhelmed because they try to define everything all at once. You don't need all of the answers today. You need direction and not perfection. A planner helps translate emotion into experience and experience into execution. So, where does the planner fall into all of this? My role as a planner is not just to manage logistics or create timelines. My role is to provide structure from the very beginning, guide you through decisions with clarity and confidence, protect your time, your investment, and your peace. Translate your vision into a cohesive, intentional celebration, and to ensure on your wedding day you are fully present and not managing details. Whether you are just beginning or already a few steps in, the guidance you get early can completely transform your experience. If you are newly engaged, remember this: you are not behind. You do not need to do everything today, and you do not need to navigate this alone. Start with clarity, build with intention, and allow yourself to enjoy this season. If you found this video to be helpful, be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video as we continue planning beautifully together. Until next time, happy planning!